the 1960s. A decade of revolutions, cultural, political, and aeronautical. It was the golden era of charismatic American warplanes, sleek, radical, and louder than thunder itself. Built to dominate the skies in the face of a rising Cold War threat, these aircraft weren't just machines, they were statements. Today, we count down 10 of the most charismatic American warplanes of the 1960s. At number 10, Lockheed F-104 Starfighter, the missile with a man in it. Born from lessons learned in Korea, the F-104 was designed for one purpose: speed. Clarence Kelly Johnson crafted this needle-thin interceptor to outrun anything in the sky, especially the Soviet MiG-15. With tiny wings and a blistering top speed, the Starfighter looked like it belonged on a launch pad, not a runway. Armed with a 20mm Vulcan cannon and AEM-9 sidewinders, it could deliver nuclear strikes at Mach 2. But its ambition came at a price. Dangerous ejector seats, short range, and tricky avionics. In the right hands, it was lethal. In the wrong ones, it was fatal. At number 9. Lockheed AH56A Cheyenne, the helicopter from the future. It didn't enter service, but it should have. The AH56A Cheyenne was part helicopter, part jet, part spaceship. With wings, a pusher prop, and a top speed of 244 miles per hour, it redefined what a gunship could be. Loaded with everything from grenade launchers to guided missiles, the Cheyenne was ahead of its time. Way ahead. Unfortunately, politics, budget battles, and a fatal crash grounded this bird before it could soar. At number 8, North American F-100 Super Saber, the Hun. Meet the first U.S. fighter to go supersonic in level flight. The F-100 Super Saber was the spiritual successor to the legendary F-86. It was fast, flashy, and frighteningly unstable. Pilots had to fight it as much as they flew it. In Vietnam, it transitioned from air superiority to fighter-bomber duties, and not without growing pains. It earned a reputation as both a breakthrough and a heartbreaker. At number 7, McDonald F-101 Voodoo, the One-O-Wonder. Originally built to escort nuclear bombers, the Voodoo found new life as a long-range fighter bomber. Sleek, with a Mach 1.5 top speed and 4 powerful cannon, it was loved by its pilots and feared by its enemies. General Robin Olds even risked his career to showcase its power in a rogue air show display team. The F-101 wasn't perfect, but it was unforgettable. At number 6, Convair F-106A Delta Dart, the ultimate interceptor. A true Cold War guardian, the F-106 was America's top interceptor. With its curvy delta-winged form and Mach 2 speed, it looked like a sci-fi prop and flew like a dream. Armed with nuclear-tipped Genie missiles, it was built to destroy Soviet bombers in seconds. Despite rocky development, the Delta Dart stayed in service for nearly 30 years. It didn't just survive, it owned the skies. Please hit the subscribe button if you're enjoying this video. It really helps the channel. At number 5, Lockheed SR-71 Blackbird, the spy that couldn't be caught. No list of charismatic warplanes is complete without the SR-71. It flew higher than 80,000 feet, faster than Mach 3, and stealthier than radar could track. Its silhouette alone could cause shivers. Dubbed the most unique air-breathing aircraft ever built, the Blackbird's mission was simple: sneak in, take the intel, and vanish before anyone knew it was there. To this day, nothing has matched its elegance or its edge. At number 4, North American A5 Vigilante, the futuristic Phantom. Before Top Gun, there was this. A nuclear bomber turned reconnaissance legend, the A5 Vigilante was stunningly futuristic. Carrier launched at nearly Mach 2, it was massive, complex, and dangerous to fly. Its speed was exhilarating, its systems advanced, and its landing approach, terrifying. It was bold, brave, and totally beautiful. At number 3, Vought F8 Crusader, the last gunfighter. Built for the Navy, but as wild as a cowboy. The F8 Crusader was fast, agile, and armed with cannon when missiles ruled the sky. It claimed more dogfight kills over Vietnam than any other Navy aircraft. but it came with a cost. 41% of Crusaders were lost to crashes or combat. Carrier landings were brutal, and its unique variable incidence wing only added to the danger. Still, pilots loved it, and enemies feared it. At number 2, Republic F-105 Thunder Chief Thud. The Thunder Chief was a nuclear strike aircraft turned Vietnam workhorse. With its sleek profile and forward-swept inlets designed by World War II resistance fighter Antonio Ferri, it was unlike anything else. Capable of Mach 2 and armed to the teeth, the F-105 carried more bombs than a World War II B-17. It was fast, heavy, and incredibly brave. It didn't turn well, but it didn't have to. Its job was to strike hard and get out fast. At number 1, McDonnell Douglas F-4 Phantom II, the legend. No American warplane of the 1960s comes close to the legend of the F-4 Phantom II. Twin engines, twin seats, twin tails, and a personality bigger than all three. It was the hammer of the US military, used by the Navy, Air Force, and Marines. From dogfights to ground attack, it did everything, loudly, and with over 5,000 built, it became a symbol of Cold War air power. It was ugly. It was beautiful. It was the Phantom. They were fast. They were flawed. They were fearless. These 10 aircraft defined the 1960s skies, not just with power, but with personality. Because in the age of supersonic flight and nuclear brinkmanship, charisma still mattered. Which was your favorite? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more high-octane